Hi again, Sterling Pratt, the author of Puddinhead Parenting, Forming a Positive Working Relationship with a Child with ADD. I'm also the host of a Blog Talk radio show, which airs Saturdays at 1 o'clock, called Puddinhead Parenting. I want to continue this series on ways we can help boost our children's self-esteem, and this one talks about responsibility. And having responsibility in the home allows our children to feel powerful, which is a positive self-esteem boost. So have them choose a chore that they can do to help maintain the home. You can give them a list of age-appropriate chores that they can choose from. That way they have a little bit more of being in the driver's seat feel to this issue of doing a chores. Doing that chore once a week or every couple of weeks will give them a sense of accomplishment. You can also tie some allowance to this chore, so that way they feel like they've earned that money, and then they have that money to start to learn some money management skills with. They're going to feel that they're contributing to their own support, and that's an important lesson in life, obviously, that we just always are responsible for ourselves. When they're through with their chores, inspect the results, just hold them to an age-appropriate standard, and if they haven't passed inspection, don't judge them, don't be emotional about it. Simply work with them and coach them on how to do the job properly and successfully. When you're both satisfied, and again, I'm saying both satisfied because they need to start to learn to judge themselves and to judge their own work and feel some satisfaction about the type of job they did. But when you're both satisfied, you can celebrate the great qualities that they personally had that allowed them to do the job right. That they overcame some obstacle, that they persevered, that they were creative, that they were a problem solver, that they were had some attention to detail and various qualities, and go through that. And that way, they feel this positive experience from them just doing a simple chore, like mopping the floor, vacuuming the living room, dusting the furniture, whatever that chore may be. Also assign them some daily tasks, and this is a tough one for children with ADD because of their frequent problems with working memory. But it's an important life skill to be able to do something consistently on a daily basis. So it's going to tax their memory, so plan this out a little bit, and I talk quite a bit in my book about how to sit down and brainstorm and come up with a plan of attack for these types of things. But make sure that you do it at the right time, where they're going to be open to that, and it's going to be a time when they're obviously available. And then discuss any triggers that you need to be able to remind them. So tie that daily chore to something that they do remember or they do enjoy doing, something that's maybe inevitable that they have to face every day. And tie that to that. Put a note in the place where they can't avoid seeing it. They're going to feed the dog every night, and put the dog food in a place where they're going to practically trip over it as they go to bed. But something like taking out the garbage or feeding the dog is extremely important to them. And again, this being consistent on a daily basis with something, it takes a long time for children with ADD to develop a habit and develop that consistent response each day to be able to remember that task. But again, it's an important thing. Just realize in the onset that it's going to take some time, and you're going to have to use some patience and maybe some ingenuity to be able to accomplish that. But don't give up. Again, my name is Sterling Pratt. Contact me anytime at sterling@addparentingsupport.com. Thanks for listening.